Continuing our Commitment 2024 coverage, in just a few hours, President Joe Biden will be on his way to northern Palm Beach County for a campaign fundraiser.
That's right. Our co-anchor Erin Guy, let's go back out to her, leading our team coverage live at Palm Beach International Airport. Erin, you're laying out what we can expect as President Joe Biden is heading across South Florida. Good morning to you.
It is going to be a busy day. Good morning, Nathalie and Stephen. I have to acknowledge the sunrise behind me. Isn't it beautiful? Well, it looks pretty, a little chilly out here, but you know what? That's not going to matter to the Biden team because they are going to be moving and grooving all throughout the day. They're supposed to arrive behind me about 12:15 this afternoon. You know, this is the first time Biden's been here since the midterms in 2022. Let's lay out a schedule so if it impacts travel, if you're going to be in the Jupiter area, if you're heading to PBIA, you're going to want to know about this. So the president begins his travels from the White House around 9:45 this morning. Air Force One will depart from Joint Base Andrews shortly after 10. Now, Air Force One is scheduled, like I said, to be here at PBA about 12:15. 2 this afternoon, the president's scheduled to take part in a campaign event in Jupiter. Shortly before 3:30, Air Force One scheduled to depart PBIA and head to Miami, where he'll take part in yet another fundraising event. The president set to return to the White House again. Like we said, it's a long day. 10:40 tonight. You know, it's not just Democrats focusing on the votes and the money here in South Florida. I want to continue our team coverage, bringing in my colleague Caleb Califano, talking about how Republicans, of course, looking for those votes and money. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is going to be here tomorrow.
That is correct. As you said, busy week for Republicans as well here in South Florida. Candidate Nikki Haley making her way to Palm Beach, which we all know is the home of former President Donald Trump. Now, we don't know the exact details of Nikki Haley's trip here to South Florida, but according to CNN, they're reporting Haley will be hosting a fundraising event on the island tomorrow before she heads to Miami. And the New York Times says campaign managers for Haley and Donald Trump also both plan to attend events on Palm Beach, this time hosted by GOP donor group, the American Opportunity Alliance. As for the former president, he's scheduled to meet with the Teamsters Union in Washington, D.C. Wednesday. Trump is supposed to take part in a roundtable with union members. President Biden is also invited to speak with the Teamsters that same day. So once again, Palm Beach, of course, famously known as the home of former President Donald Trump. So this is a big deal that both Nikki Haley and President Joe Biden will be making their way to the island.
That's right. Everybody looking for votes and the money. A lot of money down here, those campaigning, those donors. Caleb, thank you so much. And we've talked about this. This area here in South Florida has been proven to be so important. In fact, we caught up with a political science professor, Kevin Wagner. He's from the University, Florida Atlantic University. Now, Wagner says it's changed over the years, people focusing a bit more on those smaller online donations. But if you want to run a massive national campaign, you do need those big donations.
The sums of money that you need to run are just so vast that you need to be good at everything, whether it's, you know, internet fundraising or the sort of traditional, in-house kind of fundraising. There's donors for both Republicans and Democrats that are pretty important to the election cycle to both parties in this area. So you will see major candidates always down in Palm Beach County.
We mentioned that the president hasn't been here since 2022. I have a feeling he'll be here several times before the election. Meanwhile, we were able to get some fourth quarter numbers in. I want to show you those. President Biden's campaign doing fairly well. We've got those numbers if you want to take a closer look here. So some data for that fourth quarter shows he raised about $97 million. Now, the Biden campaign, excuse me, along with the Democratic Party, ended the year with $117 million, which the campaign says is actually the highest amount of cash on hand that a Democratic candidate has had at this point in an election cycle. Meanwhile, on the Republican side, Nikki Haley in the fourth quarter raised about $24 million. Fourth quarter fundraising data for the Trump campaign hasn't been released. They have to report that by tomorrow to the Federal Elections Commission. And while we're waiting for that, we do know in the third quarter of 2023 raised about $43 million. That's what he has on hand. Again, a very busy day for President Biden and his staff as they land here in chilly South Florida, and they start in North County, head down to Miami. We've got you covered all throughout the day. Until then, I'm going to send you back to the studio with Nathalie and Stephen.
All right, Erin, thank you so much. And of course, stay with WPBF 25 as we will follow the president's visit all day long.